Now I'm about to take the car for a test drive. I just put coolant in it, but I got this steering malfunction again. It went away before, but now it's back. It's saying possible hazard from fluid loss in steering or suspension system. So the steering is fine. Now I did have to turn back because I got a flat tire, but I checked the power steering fluid reservoir. It's dry. It's bone dry. And somehow the power steering feels completely fine. So I don't know how that happened, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some fluid in there. All right, so I'm driving it around the block now. I've been driving it for a minute. The steering malfunction did not come back since I put fluid in it. And the only thing that's still here is the tire light. So I'm gonna go ahead and recheck all the tire pressures and make sure they're all good. But it looks like we're good to go. Once I replace that door, then it'll go up for sale. So I just realized the tire that was in the trunk is actually for the rear wheels. So the one that I had to fill up is probably leaking pretty bad. So if I have to replace that, I already got the tire. All right, so there's a bolt in here that I gotta get. I think it's a 10 mil, maybe not. Yeah, it's an 8 mil. Yes. I can barely see that. Is this it? Whew! First try. Could barely reach in there. That sucks. I have an idea. Okay, it needs to be a little tighter. Alright, this ain't gonna work. Alright, I ran to Harbor Freight real quick, got this little kit. Comes with this little tiny thin ratchet. So this should get the job done. Easy. I should probably do the bottom first, you're right. All right, so that's all the hardware out. And the door's off, easy. So I got the new door right here, wrapped up in a tarp. Now you don't have to remove the door card to replace the door, but this door has a black door card. That car has cinnamon interior, so I'm swapping the door cards. And I thought it'd be easier to take it off while it's on the car. My phone ran out of storage last night, so I didn't get the rest of the process, but the door's on. Good to go. Just gotta swap the door card and the chrome trim for the black trim. Now, I did actually overcomplicate the process. I watched a YouTube video showing how to take the door off exactly, and the guy in the video took these bolts off. There you can see. He took it off by these bolts, which I did, but all you got to really do was take the nuts off of these hinges right here and then lift the door up and off. That's what I should have done. It was really difficult to get the door back on that way when I could have just put it on the hinges, but I know for next time. All right, so as I was putting the new door card on, I realized the wiring harnesses are completely different. I mean, if you look at these, they are two different door cards. So, I mean, you got the window switches in a different place, and this one has some lights that this doesn't have. So it looks like I gotta swap the wiring harnesses, which doesn't look that difficult. The only thing is, you got this wire here that leads up to, I think that's the window regulator, or maybe it's something to do with the locking, I'm not sure. But it looks like it doesn't even exist on this door. There's no wire there. It just stops right there. And I'm pretty sure that's the window regulator. Like, I see this module right here. It's the same exact thing. Like, it looks like it does the same job, but I don't see any place for a plug. I just looked it up. It's the door handle carrier. So that's what that is. And because these are two different doors, obviously they're both driver doors, but different year, different specifications. There's a plug in that one. There's no plug in this one. I'm guessing I could just replace it. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to take the old one, put it in the new door. Now that did also remind me, the door lock. The key is not gonna work in this door lock, so I would have had to replace that anyway. So I'll go ahead and get started. All right, I got the first handle carrier out, and I did have to take it out with the, I forgot what this is called, but the door lock thing, because I was struggling with this key cylinder. All I had to do was turn it, so I'll keep that in mind for the next one. But yeah, once I figured it out, it wasn't too bad. So I'll do it on this door now. All right, so I got the door handle in place. Close that latch. It works. And it's in place, all flush, good to go. So now I gotta take this wiring out and put the old wiring back in. All right. Need some dikes to cut these zip ties. My phone's on 5%. Money. How'd they even get a zip tie in there? Alright, that's unplugged. Work with me here. Easy. Now it's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks since I last recorded for the first video. We did get like 4 inches of snow for several days. It rained a lot, and it was Christmas time. We had the holidays, so I didn't really get a chance to record much. And for the past 3 days, I've been working, so I couldn't really record anything. I didn't have time. I will try and get this done so I can get this video out, and I'd be happy if it did half as well as the first video did. Let's get that screw out. Ah, fuck. Easy. Now, as I'm recording this, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing. So if I hit it before this video, that'd be really cool. If not, just if I hit 1,000 subscribers whenever, that'd be great. I'll do a fat 1,000 subscriber burnout in my M3. Like that. Oh, there we go. That's how. Perfect. Okay, I did forget to record quite a bit. So I got this foam insulation back on. There is still a little bit of stick to it. These 2 brackets are gone, but that's okay. Still got this one. Then I got this clip on. Easy. All right, door handles in. There we go, that's it. I just spent like 20 minutes trying to get this wiring harness plugged in, and all I had to do was take off this door hinge, and that made it pretty easy. But I was struggling for those 20 minutes. Lights are on, and that's a good sign already. We got a light on the door window, I should put the key in. You're right. That would be smart. All right. How about now? Okay. Well, the battery is. Wait. All right. Battery is a little bit low. What's going on? All right. Well, that's odd. Back up. That window's working good. How about this one? Is it being smushed? Is that why? All right, well, when I actuate the window, you can see it moves and it stops like a quarter-inch up. So something's going on here. I'm gonna come back tomorrow because I can't see anything. If you look here, I didn't tighten this bolt. That's stupid. All right, I got that tight, so let's try it now. Oh, I'm still struggling actually. But it did go up all the way this time. Oh yeah, it's really struggling. So if you look at the passenger window, oh, wrong one. Yeah, way easier. It's not supposed to be like that. Can't confirm. Oh wait, now it's not working at all. So I got my scanner hooked up to actuate the window and it's still giving me the same problem. Like if I hit window down, it'll go down just fine. Well, it does struggle a little bit at the end. And then you hear that kind of creaking noise once it gets all the way to the bottom. And then if I hit close, it's doing the same thing. I don't know if it's getting stuck on something or exactly what's happening. If I wasn't holding the camera, I could just push it up with my hand while it's actuating and it'll go up. I don't know what exactly is causing this to happen, but I'm gonna have to look into it a little more. All right, I'm gonna end the video off there. It's been 10 days since I put out the first video, and a lot of you guys in the comments said you're waiting to see the next one. So here you go. If anyone thinks they know what's going on with the window, if it's the regulator or anything else like that, let me know in the comments. I can't believe how many views the first video is getting. Yesterday it was at 30,000 and now I just checked again, it's at 43,000. I don't know how that's happening. The YouTube algorithm's being real nice to me. But for everyone that watched the first video, I really appreciate your views. I appreciate everyone that liked and subscribed and commented. A lot of you guys pointed out that I didn't check the fluid level before actually deciding that the transmission was bad and to replace it. And you're absolutely right. I have no defense against that. I should have checked the fluid level first before just deciding that the transmission was gone. So I will admit this is my first experience ever with a bad transmission, auto or manual. I'm not mad at all about spending money on a new transmission because I got the experience. I put it in, the car's running. It works fine. I do still have the original transmission, so I could go ahead and check the fluid level. And if there's no fluid in it, then maybe that was the only problem and I could find another 550i with a blown trans and put that one in. But almost all the other comments were extremely supportive and I really appreciate that from you guys. I'd say I have pretty decent experience with BMWs for the short time I've been working on them. I started working on cars when I was like 19 and I'm 22 now. So just about 3 years I've been working on cars, mainly BMWs. So while I would say I know quite a bit, I don't know everything. I'm still learning as I go. So I do really appreciate the help in the comments and the advice saying I should have checked the fluid level first and things like that. One person actually commented that it's a bad investment because these cars are unreliable. I guess I didn't make it clear that this is a flip. I'm not planning on keeping this. I only have about 2,500 bucks into the car right now and I shouldn't have to spend much more money on it other than maybe lights. And I plan on selling it for around 6,000 bucks. So I should make some good money on it. But again, I want to thank everyone for checking out my channel. It's insane how many views the last video got. And I appreciate everyone that subscribed from it. I only had like 100 subscribers, I think, when I posted that, and now I'm over 1,000. So that's crazy. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and I'll see you in the next one.